Alright guys, I'm Bob the gardener, down on the allotment. Thought I'd give you a little walk around. Let's flip the camera around. So that's where the old composting was occurring. I've now put it into an open bin like this, get more air in it. Storage, pear tree ready to go in there, some shrubs that I've been saving, shed, and where all the sitting and thinking goes on, and you can see by the teacup where all the tea drinking happens. So one of the main beds that were productive last year, a bit of everything was in there: peas, beans, broad beans, parsnips, and a sister bed at the top here. Tomatoes and everything were in there, my outdoor tomatoes anyway. There's a little interesting trug thing that I made there. Grew some lettuces in that there last year, kept them off the ground, kept the slugs out of everything. And this pot here was a bit of an experiment, growing sweet potatoes, which I'm going to have another crack at this year. This large expanse area, ignore this greenhouse, it's obviously not a greenhouse because there's no plastic or glass in it. This large area here, this is where all the potatoes went in last year. God, the place really does look a mess, doesn't it? It's really not that bad once the season kicks off. I'm not one of these that keep things looking nice just for the sake of keeping them looking at nice. I'm all about growing food with as little effort as possible. Here in front of me is an apple tree. That's one of the apple trees on the plot. Here's the greenhouse where I start everything off, grow some tomatoes in there as well. I think we had some cucumbers in there last year. Obviously, being on an allotment, they've gone against glass at the minute, so I've got to put plastic in, which keeps blowing out in the wind. Fantastic. Silly idea, plastic greenhouses if you ask me. Here's a bed of yacon, that's dormant at the minute. And a spin around this side. There's my Jerusalem artichoke bed. Some leeks growing in there, and some weeds growing in there. There's a pot in the shed. Start some seedlings off in there as well as a greenhouse, and another bench for when you want to face the sun. And this bit I've took on new this year, so again, excuse the mess. It's a work in progress. I'll take you on that journey with me. And some beds are just covering in cardboard at the minute. Yeah, I know that cardboard there's not just cardboard, it's the coloured stuff. You don't need to tell me off for that. Some ton bags there, got compost in, ready to go on these beds. Old bean frame there, and some garlic that I put in at the end of last year. That's pretty much, apart from the leeks, all we've got growing at the minute. I'm moving around, fire bin for getting rid of all the rubbish. Another storage shed. Again, overgrown thyme. And a greenhouse there that's got a grapevine growing in it. So that's where all the food production occurs. My unfortunate problem with this pot is just at the back here, beyond that electric fence, is a badger set. We'll talk more about the badger later. The compost that's going to get moved out of there and back into that new bin up the top. So this is where it all happens. It looks horrendous at the minute. We'll take you on the journey of getting it all right and getting this year's going, getting a bit of food production.